Guys, it is Tuesday before Thanksgiving. I decided to do a quick video. I mean, quick meaning who knows? Could be 15 minutes, it might be 30, it could be 45 minutes. I'm going to go through every league and I might put a timestamp for you so you can just click to that if you want. Whatever, I'll let you know. I just want to go over a few things real quick. The season is winding down. There's 2 weeks of regular season left, and there is so much going on. It's crazy. Now there are some people that are just toilet bowl bound, like I am in 2 leagues. No, 1 league for sure, maybe 2. So don't think I'm all that. Even though I'm a 12-0, it's a misleading 12-0 because I should have 3 losses. Those are the lucky wins that sometimes you get. So 12-0 with an asterisk, I guess. Don't forget, this starts stardom, whatever. Yeah. So any player picked up on transactions this week, moving forward to the end of the year, you must start them. Do not draft 2 quarterbacks or you will be in big trouble by me, and I will find you and hunt you down because you can't do that. You only can pick up 1 quarterback and 1 defense, and that's it for those because you got to start them. The wide receiver, tight end, running back, sure, pick up 2 or 3, but you got to start them, or 4. Yeah, you can pick up 4, but you got to start all 4. Any player dropped will be done for the rest of the year. No one can pick them up except for defenses. Defenses will be allowed to be re-picked up after 2 days. I can't remember if I went over that at the draft or not, but we agreed to that, I think last year or over the off season. Anyway, defenses will be allowed to be repicked up, but not players. Yeah, that's it. Trade deadline expired. We had hardly any trades as usual. We had a few in all my leagues, maybe 2 or 3 tops, I think. I think that was about it. But let's go and look at some divisions here. There is 2 weeks left, remind you. And in my keeper league, you got 1 division. Oh, yeah, I guess I better look at the time so I can stamp that. Where are we at? 240. 240. Okay. In the keeper league, there's 1 division where just the winner is going to go. However, that is still up in the air. You got Mark Winslow at 5-7, and you got Gilkison at 4-8. And yes, the other 2 are at 3-9, so technically they're not out of it, but I mean, you got to win out and you got to hope Mark loses out for you to even have a chance. So I don't think that's going to happen. If it does, more power to one of you 2. Well, not Ryan, you're out of it because your points are really low. But Mike, you have a chance. Not much, but you do have a chance. And by the way, divisional play is this week, and I believe maybe next week too. The next division, you got Travis, Rye Old Animals at 9-3. Craig at 8-4. I can't wait for that matchup. Steve has actually had a good year, 7-5. It's kind of weird. Mr. 8-Ball knows what he's doing, sort of. And then Brecken in the bottom at 5-7. Poor Brecken. It is really going to be a nail biter. Travis does have about an 80-point cushion on points with a 1-game lead, so that probably could come into play. The last division, yes, I'm 12-0, but you got Pink Taco at 7-5 and Bad Influence at 6-6. Both are playing for wild card spots, which is going to be difficult for one of them because you got the other 2 guys at 8-4 and 7-5. So we'll see. Current King of the Mountain is, would it be weekly summary, I believe? Yeah. Where are we at? 9? No, 10, 11. Would it be 9? 1 through 9, right? 1 through 9, then 10, 11, 12. Okay, so current King of the Mountain is Bad Influence at 201.3 points. So Josh is in the lead there. And Pick'ems Pick'ems is currently Mark with 32, Mike and Brecken at 31, and Steve and myself. No, Steve's at 30, and myself and Gilk are at 29. So this is that for this league, I think. Do I want to go over? No, I don't want to go over. Who's going to win? Who's going to lose? I don't want to go over it. We're not going to do it. Not going to do it. Auction league, regular auction league. Let's just do the King of the Mountain first. Oh, yeah, I got to timestamp that. 544. 544. Okay. So, auction league, current King of the Mountain is Ryan with 34. Dang, boy. That's 3 good weeks in a row. Holy cow. You got Jody at 32 and Mark at 31 with Jim at 30. King of the Mountain, guarantee will not be. I mean, this is King of the Mountain. You can pretty much call it as it is now because, well, he got 220 some points today. Oh wait, no, I'm wrong. Oh, wait, no, that was week 9. So that was session 1. Who is that? That would be Mark with 223.1 points. Could be pretty hard to beat unless Nigerian Nightmare can come back with another 237 again. As for the divisions, 2 weeks left. What do we got? The first division, the Mustard division, you got Craig tied for first with Blake's Old Influence for Mike O'Reilly. 7-5 for both of you. Points are fairly close. Only a 54 3-point cushion for Craig. That is going to be an interesting showdown. You got Matt and Ryan at 5-7, one at 4-8. Pretty much done for. They don't have a lot of points, so even if they tied, not happening. This division will go down to Craig or Blake. And I want to go to, on this one, are they playing each other? I'm sorry, guys. All right, you got, yeah, are they? No, they're not. So they both teams are currently no, I'm wrong. Craig is the favorite against Grass Kickers, however. Dirty Engines is a decent favorite over Old Influence. Wow. And I don't know. Let's see. Oh, you got Jamar Chase on the bench. So you got to change that out, put Romeo Dubes in, which changes everything. So then that would literally almost make this a pick 'em. Yeah, this would be a pick 'em when you change that. That is going to be interesting. I don't know who's going to win it, but we'll find out. Next division, you got Ketchup division. This is the most sickest division ever. Why? We got Nigerian Nightmares, Amalicious, and McCaffrey's Gimpy Legs tied at 8-4. Holy cow. And then you got Captain Comerica at 7-5. 8-4, 7-5. What's going to happen? There is 2 teams, both in 1,800 points plus, and one at 1,745. Captain Comerica, you're going to have to pray for a miracle to win the division because your points suck. So you're going to need Nigerian. You're going to have to win out to get 9 wins. Yeah, you're not. You're. No, it's not possible because one of the top 2 teams right now is going to have 9 wins no matter what, and you don't have enough points. So you're just hoping for a playoff spot, which could happen, but not likely. It could happen actually, possibly. You need me to lose the next 2, which knock on wood I don't, because I do play Call Me Bill, and I do not want to be that guy. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be that guy. So anyway, you got me at 7-5 in first place, which is misleading because check this out. Noah's team is at 6-6. We do play each other one more time. If Noah wins out and I win, let's see, if he wins out, yeah, if Noah wins 2 in a row, I go 1-1 because we play on the last week. Then we're tied. However, Noah's got a good sized cushion on points on me, so he would win the division. And more than likely, I would either be a 6 seed in the playoffs or number 1 seed in the toilet bowl. So that's crazy that I'm in first place and could be in the toilet bowl with 2 weeks left. Insane. Jody, I think that loss you just got sealed the deal for the toilet bowl for you. And, Gilk. If it makes you feel better, I'm also 0-12 in Craig's league. So, or no, I'm not 0-12. I got 2 wins in a row all of a sudden, didn't I? So you are the worst team. Nice. Sorry, you are. I thought I was going to be 0 and whatever too, and then all of a sudden I won 2 in a row. So yeah, so there's that. I get to play. I played spoiler. I'm trying to. I like playing spoiler. It's fun. That is it for that league. Good luck for whoever. All right, let's go to my snake leagues at 11 minutes and 15 seconds ish. We're gonna go to the F3 league because I'll just save the one that I am out of for last. Might as well. Because I could care less about that league this year because I suck. I do. All right, F3 league. Current King of the Mountain. There's no points being scored here. 186.2 by me. Oh, I'm King of the Mountain somehow. Travis gave me a scare, I guess, at 184.75 this last week. Not good enough. Somebody's going to beat me. I'm not feeling 186 is going to be the win, considering that in the last session there was 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks that went way over that. So yeah, not feeling pretty confident there. So I'm currently King of the Mountain. Not for long though. I got to do my pick'ems. You got Brecken tied for first with Brandon at 32 picks. Then me at 31, Joe at 30, Brent at 30. Pretty tight still. Very tight. Very tight. Let's see how tight the divisions are, shall we? Well, Captain Insano's 9-3. Holy cow, 4-game streak for him. And he's got I think he's going to clinch the division if he wins. Yeah, if he wins one more, he clinches the division. Actually, you know what? I'm going to say you already did clinch the division because you got a 250-point cushion, even if you tie with Dirty Engines. 250-point cushion. That's pretty hard to lose now. So I'm going to say Captain Insanos has clinched the division, so he's at least a 3 seed. And he's probably clinched a 1 or a 2 seed because he also has 150 to 160 point cushion for the third division's best record, is 2 games behind him. So, Captain Insanos, I'm confident saying you have clinched a 1 or 2 seed. That's pretty impressive. This pretty good. Dirty Engines at 7-5 and Riled Animals 6-6 with Javier looking for the toilet bowl. Good job. I might be too, though. Then you got Wine Dynam at 9-3 with Jainty Payday Brecken at 8-4. I am sitting at 7-5, just crossing my fingers to get in. I just want a chance at the seat at the table. Give me a seat at the table. And Gear is at 4-8 with 4 losses in a row. Last division, got 2 teams fighting for the championship or fighting for the division. Sorry. Bo Ridley, that would be Gilkison at 7-5 versus Nigerian Nightmare at 6-6. Brent, what you gonna do? 1 game back. Brent has more points right now than Gilkison. The other 2 teams, Brandon 4-8. You're out. Brad, Hey, you got 2 wins now, Brad. I don't know when you got that second win, but good job. Yeah. So it's between Brent and Gilk for the division there. 7-5, 6-6. How many teams would make the playoffs? Right now, my guess would be Man, Travis, if you don't make the playoffs, I feel bad for you. You know why? Because you are almost tied for first in points scored for the league, and you are in third place. That's rough. Boy, that's rough. That is rough. Points against 1757. You probably, yeah, you do. I was going to say, no, you don't. Brandon's team has had the most points scored against him. You're second. Yep, you're second. So this week, this is it. Rye Old Animals versus Nigerian Nightmare. Where the heck? Why are you not in division play? That's weird. I don't know, but you're not. So Travis 6-6 versus Nigerian Nightmare 6-6. That is gonna be a big game. Bo Ridley versus Son of Odin, no big deal. Wine and Dinah versus Gear, no big deal. Brecken versus Brandon shouldn't be no big deal. Oh, great. I have to play freaking Captain Insano this week. That sucks. Well, that might knock me out of the playoffs right there. And Dirty Engines plays Jackson Drive. So this could be a huge one for you, Dirty Engines. You beat Jackson Drive, you pretty much lock a playoff spot. All right, that's it. Let's go to the last one, last division at 17 minutes and 5 seconds. All right, last division or league, whatever. King of the Mountain. I don't know yet. Let's do pick'ems. Dagan, 3-game lead. He has, in all my leagues, Dagan has the biggest cushion, 3 games already, with Teddy, Steve, Jim tied at 30, and Mike and Matt at 29. Man, I suck. I only got 26. Jeez. King of the Mountain is currently Mike O'Reilly's team at 187.3. So, JC, good job. Keep it up. Now, let's move on to who's winning the divisions. 2 weeks left. And once again, in the Chiefs division, you got Hawkeye Nation at 7-5. He's on a 5-game winning streak. So that means you were 2-5 at one point in this thing. Now you're 2-5. Now you're 7-5. Holy cow. That's impressive. You got a big 100-point cushion over Capitalist Pigs in points. That's huge, as you are not playing him. Hawkeye's playing Rookie Sensations this week. Yeah, I'm 2-10. I'm done. Mike, you're 4-8. You're done. And yeah, Steve is 6-6 in the mix for sure. Next division, the Royals has Pink Taco at 9-3. But you only have a 1-game cushion over Biscuit Butt, but you got a lot more points. You got almost 170-ish, 160-something points more than Biscuit Butt. He's 8-4. Then the last 2 teams in that division, 4-8 and 3-9 for Dagan. Toilet bowl bound they go. In the Sporting KC division, you got Matt Harpa at 9-3. Good job. Jim 8-4 with a lot more points, about almost 100 more points than Matt. So that could come into effect. This is happening where Jim could end up with a tie. If he wins out and Matt goes 1-1, more than likely Jim would take over the division with a tied record. Insane. And then you got, oh, wow, Stay Thirsty. Also, I didn't even see that. JC, not Blake. JC in third place, tied at 8-4, but also has a lot more points than Matt. So Matt, pressure's on to keep that lead. This week we got Mike versus the last place teams. Mike versus Dagan. Good job. That'll be awesome. Then you got Teddy versus this will be a good one. Teddy versus Mike O'Reilly JC. And that would be a key one because Teddy, where did I see Teddy? Teddy, where are you at? Teddy, where'd you go? Why can't I find you, Teddy? Patty's Chubb. Where's Patty's Chubb? Oh, never mind. Teddy, you're out of it. I don't know. I was thinking of Matt, Teddy, whatever. All right. So that's a big game for you. Capitalist Pigs versus, that could be a good one. 6-6 team trying to fight for to get first place in his division, playing against his grandson, Archie and Canton. Canton is one game back in his division. That's a key game right now. Capitalist Pigs are the favorite. Hawkeyes playing Matt Harper. Ooh, yeah, that's the game of the week, ladies and gentlemen. First place versus first place. 9-3 versus 7-5. Hawkeyes is currently the favorite. 21-point favorite. Going to the TD bar. You are out of it. Okay, so Pink Taco should get an easy win. And then I am playing Amalicious. I am the underdog as Foods. I want to play spoiler so bad. Jim, I'm coming for you. I want to beat you so bad, Jim. I do. That'd be awesome. All right. Anyway. Oh, yeah. You already. Everyone already watched the beginning. Adam Stardom starts this week, so make sure you're careful on who you add to your roster. Chiefs. Great Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. It's just amazing what Thanksgiving brings us. I do steak, not turkey, because I'd look at it like this. You can get a turkey freaking sandwich or whatever with turkey all the dang time. And yes, you could get steak, a good steak, but I don't like to go to restaurants and get steaks because, well, even at home, I don't buy expensive steaks because I'm cheap like that. I only save steaks. I would love to do lobster. Oh man, that could be a good idea one year. If people like lobster, man, do lobster. Oh, that'd be great. Grill out some lobster. I might do that one year. Maybe I'll do that for New Year's Eve. Maybe. That'd be fun. I love lobster. All right. That's it. Have a great Thanksgiving. Go Chiefs. They're still in it. They are still in it. By the hair of their chinny chin chin. We really needed the Cardinals to beat Jaguars last week. That really sucked. That would have helped a lot. And we needed the Bills to pull one out against the Texans last week. That would have really helped. But no. But the Chiefs, if they can just win out, they're going to be in it if they win out. And they'll be in the number 7 seed probably. And I think they can possibly run the table. I'm not saying they will, but, it'd be amazing. If they could do that, I don't even care if they would win the Super Bowl. If they could somehow get back to the Super Bowl the way that they've played, I mean, you can't deny dynasty still. I'm not saying it's over, but, it's not really there still. Patrick has really been struggling this year. And I don't know what the problem is. Why are they not go deep? But why are they not practicing that in practice, like 40-yard runs on stride? Are they not practicing this? How is he not on target with these guys for deep balls? That's what I want to know. Anyway, that's it. Have a good Thanksgiving, guys, and good luck this week. And I will see you later. I know this video is kind of pathetic. I was a spur of the moment thing. It's like 8:40 on a Tuesday night, and I had time. I haven't done one in a long time, and it just I felt like doing one, and I didn't even plan it, and I don't have anything prepared, so I know it sucked. And you're probably like, probably didn't even watch this part because you're probably like, this was the most ridiculous video ever. I could have. Everything you said, I looked at the website and I could see from my own eyes. I don't need you to repeat it for me. I get it. I just didn't know what else to talk about. I didn't want to go through an hour, a 30-minute video for 4 different videos and go through everyone's game and all that. I didn't feel like doing that. So I just wanted you to hear my voice, look in my eyes. I mean, If you look real close, they're just beautiful bluish hazel eyes. Just stare at those. Now, don't look below it because that's where the old man comes in. But if you look into the eyes, deep into the eyes, you'll be like, oh, those are really nice looking eyes. I think so too, right? They are. But then, here, if I wore a mask, if it was COVID time, then you'd be like, wow, he looks pretty young. I agree. Oh, wait, don't look at the sideburns. I mean, I am getting freaking, I can't. How do I look? How do I look at this with looking? I can't do it. But I'm getting freaking gray. Every year it's more gray. It's like this. It started here and every year it's growing up and up and up. It's like seriously, if I actually had hair, I mean I do, you just can't see it, but I mean seriously, if I had hair here, it's brown. This is all brown. It's like the gray is literally slowly growing like this. So eventually it would be gray, but you can't tell, but it's all brown. Okay? But I wear hats all the time anyway, so you can't see it. Even at church. That's right. Hat man at church. That's right. I wear a suit and a hat. I don't wear a suit. I've worn a suit twice in my life, and you won't see me in a suit when I'm dead either. I have it written in a contract. Don't freaking put a suit on me when I die. It's there. Trust me, it's there. Shorts and a t-shirt and flip-flops. That's how you'll see me when I'm dead. You're going to see dead legs. That's what you'll see in a casket, dead legs. You'll be like, ooh, look at those legs. Did they shave them or something? So have fun looking at my dead body when I'm dead. I mean, what's the point of wearing a suit anyway when you're dead? It's like you're going to turn to bones. It's like, let the worms eat me without having problems. I mean, come on. It wouldn't be worms, would it? It'd be more maggots. It would. It'd be more maggots than worms eating me. Worms wouldn't really eat you. Leeches would. No, because leeches want blood, and you wouldn't have any blood left. So yeah, it'd just be maggots. All right. On that note, I guess that's all I can think of talking about. Toodaloo, my dude. Have a good Thanksgiving. Bye.